Hey, so I am back for a brand new video this week. Finally, basically, I have not posted anything for 6 months because I started a new job. So I was just getting like used to everything, and used to the role and stuff like that, but now fully settled in. So for my first video back, I wanted to talk about going sober. So I will have been sober for a full year at the start of September, and it's not anything that I thought I would have done, but I'm so glad that I have. And it was something that I never actually meant to do. It was just kind of like a progressive thing. I'll explain it all in the video. So I kind of want to talk about the good points, the bad points, and then also I want to talk about like some like tips, like if you want to do it yourself. So yeah. Just a little disclaimer before I get into this video, I did not have a drinking problem, I did not have like alcoholism or anything like that. I did drink in like excess, but not any more than like any student would drink. So yeah, I just want to like clear that up. No problems, just personal choices. So with that being said, let's go on with the video. So one of the main reasons why I wanted to give up drinking was to be healthier. I want to live a healthier lifestyle, go to the gym more, not wake up every day with a hangover, because hangovers kick the shit out of me. Like if I went on a night out, I'd probably be hangover. If I went for a night out, I'd probably be hungover for like 2 days afterwards. I really did suffer quite badly. I do not miss that feeling at all. So another really big reason why I want to quit drinking was to save money. I used to spend a ridiculous amount of money on alcohol. I actually used to spend more on alcohol than I did on rent. So that kind of puts it into perspective. Yeah, so since I've quit drinking, I just see my money like saving up so much more, and I can like spend my money on stuff that is like useful to me and like things that I actually enjoy. And like me and my boyfriend Tom, like we can like do like activities and like go on trips and stuff, and it's all thanks to like quitting drinking. Also, another big benefit of going sober, it helps so much with your motivation. Like I said, I want to live a healthier lifestyle, and now I do. I go to the gym more regularly than I ever did before, and it's because I'm not waking up with a hangover, or I'm not like just planning my whole life around nights out. So it really does help. And also the fact that I have been able to like stick with this for a year is kind of like, yeah, I can do this, so I can do something else as well. So try it, even if you want to like go to the gym more, want to quit smoking, stick to a diet. Like there's so many things that going sober can help you with, and it's helped me. So with the positives of going sober, there's also negatives. The biggest one for me was like losing out on that whole social aspect. Like with my friend group, most of our interactions would be over drinks or like nights out and stuff. So then when I said that I wasn't drinking anymore, like all my friends kind of stared at me like, what? Like, no way. So that's another thing as well. Like your friends, if you are big drinkers, like your friends will probably like question it, find it weird, and they won't really understand why you're doing it, because that's the way my friends were. But now like they're totally okay with it. Like they still would like take the piss sometimes, but it's just like joking about it. And then with the whole social aspect as well, I've overcame that because now I can go on a night out sober. I don't go out as much as I used to, but then I don't really want to go out that much either. But I'm happy enough, like if I need to or if I want to, I can go for a sober night out and I can enjoy myself. So yeah, I'm glad that I got to that point where I can go for a night out without like the temptation to drink. Like I couldn't have done that within like the first like month or two of quitting, but like at this stage, like it does not faze me. Like people ask me constantly like, will I ever drink again? I was like, well, never say never, but at this point in my life, like I don't see me drinking like for the foreseeable future, put it that way. So some of the tips and tricks that helped me like go sober: first of all, tell like your friends, your family, your partner, whatever, like what you're doing. You don't have to tell them that you want to go sober for life or whatever. But even say to him like, oh, I want to lay off alcohol for like a month, and then if you get through that month, then build up. It's like, actually no, I'm going to do it for 2 months and then keep going. Like that's the way I did it. Because otherwise they'll start to like question why aren't you drinking, and if they don't know, they can't really like get on board with the whole thing. Yeah, so if you don't like explain to them what you're doing, they'll just like question like, why are you saying like no to nights out now, like why are you turning down a drink, and like it just makes the whole situation like a bigger thing than it needs to be. So if you just like tell people straight up, it just kind of like normalizes it, and like it helps them like get used to like the thought of you like being sober. Also, it is good if you do have like a parent or like a family member or like a partner who you can like talk to for like help whenever you are struggling. For example, I went on a night out a couple months ago, and I was so tempted to drink. I was so tempted, just because like my friends from like back home were up and they were all like drinking, and I was just like, oh, like I want to like get in on the crack. So I text Tom and I was like, oh, I'm really tempted, and he kind of just like sent me like a message back saying, remember why you're doing this, like remember your goal and stuff like that, and like look how far you've came. And that just like reaffirmed everything, and like I was just like, yep, yeah, no, not drinking. And that is all I needed, was like one person to say like, remember like why you're doing this. Also, there's plenty of like free apps you can get that can track your progress, so it'll tell you how long you've been like sober, how much money you saved, and like all the health benefits. And that's just like another thing that helps you like keep on track, especially if you are being tempted. Like you can just check your app and it kind of just puts you back into like a motivated like headspace to like keep going. I know for me, like that was something that really like spurred me on to like keep going and stay sober. Also, get a hobby. That time you used to spend on like alcohol, spend it on something else. Spend it on the gym, on like joining a club, doing a new sport, like doing a new activity. Just use your time more productively now that you have more time to spend. So that is it. Thank you for watching this video. It's probably going to be very rusty, seeing I haven't done this in a while, even though this is the second time I filmed this video, because the first one was just awful. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up down below, subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram, which will be linked down below as well. Thank you so much for watching again. See you next time. Bye!